All right, everyone. So let's talk about something that has been said numerous times throughout these years, and that is that the left, the Democrats, they want to kill conservatives. This is something that has been being said for quite a while now. They want to persecute conservatives. They want to kill conservatives. They want to kill and persecute Republicans. We have been hearing this for numerous years, and it is something that I have heard several times listening to conservative talk radio. And as I am thinking about this, I am reading about coronavirus. We are right now going through another coronavirus spike because, well, Republican states have decided to reopen. They want to reopen because the economy, the GDP, these things are more important than the life of the elderly, the life of those who have weak immune systems, the life of human beings, really. And so we're going through another spike. And if you look at the states that have been seriously suffering due to really an inundation of coronavirus, you will notice that these are Republican states. I'm talking Texas, I'm talking Florida, I'm talking Arizona, etc. If you look at the numbers of coronavirus cases that these states are getting per day, the numbers are huge. We're talking in the thousands. In just 3 days, the state of Texas got around 17,000 new COVID infections, and those are the confirmed ones. Arizona, around 9,000 new coronavirus cases every day. It's huge, huge. And why is it so big? Because so many people are rebelling against the protocol. They are rebelling against what the medical professionals and experts have been warning about. The medical experts say, hey, coronavirus is extremely dangerous. It can kill you. You may survive through coronavirus, but if you get infected, you will eventually infect someone else. What is it like? One person will, on average, infect 3 people. So you will infect your parents, you will infect your grandparents, you will infect your children. You are going to infect people because of your decisions, because you don't want to follow the rules. And you have all these people who are like, well, it's about freedom, it's about the First Amendment, and we're just like the people who did the Tea Party, but the people doing the Tea Party weren't fighting in the middle of a pandemic. And the fact is that in the 18th century, the new country of the United States went through a huge problem with, a huge crisis with a virus. They were going through yellow fever. And guess what? There were quarantine measures that were done then. It's not unconstitutional. But these people, they think, well, it's unconstitutional. It's against freedom. And here, here's poor grandma coughing to death. And these people are like, well, the tree of liberty has to be watered with the blood of not tyrants, grandmothers. The tree of liberty has to be bathed, watered, nurtured by the blood of grandmothers. Yes, that is the cost of freedom, everyone. So now you have all these people in Republican states by the tens of thousands getting infected with coronavirus, because these people didn't want to listen. They think that they can just live normally. They can live like they can live life like it was before COVID-19, and that's just impossible. In fact, I read today that in Arizona, people were talking about, let's open up everything. Let's just bring life back to normal. Just live life like usual, right? I mean, some people will get it, some people will die, but most of us are just going to live normal lives. And guess what? Now restaurants have to close back down because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth opening up a restaurant in the middle of a pandemic because guess what? Customers are getting infected. Employees, staff members are getting infected. And how can you run a business normally and efficiently in such a terrible predicament? So really, there was no point in reopening. There really wasn't. It's just, it's leading to more deaths. It's leading to more people getting infected. So in the midst of all of this chaos, in the midst of this horrible contagion, I have to go back to what I said in the beginning of this video. I have to go back to that because in this case, well, who's killing who? Because people, conservatives have been saying, the left, they want to persecute conservatives, they want to kill conservatives and Republicans. And it's true that there is a lot of anger on the left against the right. I'm not going to deny that. But in this situation, in this case, who is killing who? Who is leading who to their deaths? That's the question you have to ask yourself. And maybe by answering that question for yourself, you will understand that all of your reverence for your politicians and how they're going to save you from the evil left, it's just a big fantasy of right-wing claptrap. And that's just the bottom line. Anyway, hope you guys have learned something from this message. You guys just heard some theology. God bless.